I guess maybe they could just Ezreal.
Could just do it again. Another whole lot of reason not to. Into Jin. Jin obviously also a bit of a lane bully.
Or Ziggs.
I
think it should be Ezreal.
it wouldn't even, like, you know what, I'm thinking about it. Ziggs wouldn't even be bad, right? Because you can Lance can roam, and I'm not feeling great about the ults.
Yeah, well, we did see kind of a similar one work from Gen.G, but T1 have changed things up. Let's jump onto the Rift for Game 2. Find themselves a victory.
That
I
would
think
also
it would be
huge vibes.
pivotal.
Oh, I really liked your huge vibes. I thought, like, we're gonna end on a high note. We're gonna, you know, keep it positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're going for, but it could be really hard. And I don't know whether this the Yone situation that we saw yesterday is going to be something that will occur again. Because it was Chovy that kind of taught BDD how incredibly strong Yone was. If you guys remember, one of the most dominant games ever. As Lehens goes in once again, Zenith Blade is going to connect onto Gumayusi as he walks his way out. Good Mystic Shot there from Paze as Lehens going to start drinking some potions. That hurt. As Carrier going to be softened up as well. Lehens, you can see, looking for it, waiting for that level 2, wanting to get that shield to Daybreak. Or the Eclipse for the extra tankiness.
Oh, Atlas.
Okay, we're looking for a dive here. No 2v2 kill, but there's the Zenith Blade in. Immediate cleanse flash from Gumayusi as they're trying to get that kill first. It is going to be first blood going over to Carrier, but it's a 1-for-1 immediately. Still, I mean, with the fact that Gumayusi goes down, still a benefit for Gen.G, but they traded one back, and that is so important. Oh, wow.
Stop. And Lehens might be waiting in that brush.
Well, in goes Keen, yeah. Flash out immediately from Ona. He is not going to risk that one.
His W, but in the end it's not enough as...
Yeah, Ona is going to get pounced on here. He does stun himself, does Canyon, but now Ona not going to dodge that direction. Still, Canyon's going to be able to grab this Merkwolf and get out of there. And Ona not wanting to give those up, although will be distracted by some Shellfish first up. And Canyon not wanting to give that one away. He's going to be able to steal it with a smite. And Ona gonna have to get out of there as Rocket Jump comes in. Ultimate misses there from Chovy. He's taking a lot of damage as there it is. The Impale, but the flash out from Faker just too good. As Paze possibly gonna get stunned up as Lehens is right under the turret. I don't know about that one, but Gumayusi goes down. And Paze is able to pick up that kill. Can he get the other one onto Carrier as well? And it looks like the answer's going to be no. We're going to see this from Paze's perspective here. Great block from Lehens. And when he went in, I love this from Paze. The young man just says, no, I will not make you look silly by going underneath that turret. We're going to kill it. Is the fact that Paze is ready to go in on one of Lehens' crazy journeys. And it's beautiful to see. As Canyon's just going to get engaged on here. Carrier pulls the trigger in a moment, and Canyon misses the flash. Gen.G just going to get punished out of nowhere here.
Big win there, 4-1. This game, even though some parts of it look similar, still feels very different to the previous game.
Resources invested into trying to make it happen. And this time around, T1 have been able to punish Canyon as Carrier in once again. There's the Magnet Storm. They don't quite find Paze, but Lehens standing his ground. And Carrier just going to get punished. Paze finding the last auto, and Ona just not here in time. Paze still fighting more as there's the cleanse to get out of the way of the seismic shove. Oh, speaking of seismic shove, it is Paze that now needs to have the curtains blocked. And Ona down so incredibly low. Canyon going to punish him. Gumayusi just needs one. Give the man one. But he's not going to be spared it as Canyon looks for the spear. Good dodge from Gumayusi, but he wanted kills. Oh my god. Okay, Paze. Leave him alone. In fact, let's watch this. Okay, never mind. We'll watch this one instead as Lehens going to take a little bit of a walk out here as Eclipse did wear off. So therefore was a bit more susceptible as this should be 6 grubs going over to Gen.G this time around. And it's going to be fighting Zeus, throwing rocks around, things like that. As once again, Faker going to be engaged on. The Weaver's Wall coming down there from Ona as he makes his way in. Flash out from Chovy, but Faker there to answer. Chovy not dead just yet, but does manage to get the reset. And Faker is out of there once again. Some teleports coming in, as we could see, but Zeus was able to stop Keen from that top side of the map.
You know, it's like you either get the absolute crazy engage or you just don't really have a shot. Still behind in a couple of key matchups. As
Paze finding a great trade there. True shot barrage. Gumayusi knows exactly what's coming. Gonna move out of the way. He really is.
Oh, it's bot lane Herald instead. T1 does have a response, but I don't know if they have enough members.
Yeah, Flash comes out just to avoid the ultimate from Chovy here. A seismic shove just barely not able to land onto Lehens there. So the turret will go down. As, okay, Gumayusi looking for the angle. Canyon's in trouble, and there it is. It's Carrier that locks it down in the end. Seismic shove opted into by Lehens, and the last bullet will rain true. Gumayusi going to grab that kill. It's his second of the game, 100%. I think this supportal combat not going to be that great for Carrier, as there's the ulti. Fate Seal gets a flash out of Ona as Chovy back out of there again, but Carrier doesn't have that option as Pays locks it up with a Mystic shot. Gen.G straight out of the gate once again swinging.
Might be able to get even more because the mid lane turret's still standing here for T1. They want to hold on to that.
Yeah, Gen.G need to probably say goodbye to theirs pretty quickly, but they will not push the issue this time around. Hair's breadth still left on that one. 20 seconds on this next dragon is, oh dear, okay, getting out of there. And then join this potential fight here. You can see both of them going back home now. Teleport coming in immediately. Keen does have his Merc Treads now completed as well. Picks up some rocks from the bottom of the river. Let's see whether he can throw them at T1 effectively. Finds Zeus with one of them. He's been doing that all game. Really got his eye in as, okay, now the Weaver's Wall will be able to guarantee this outer turret. Pays not too phased by it. Keen also, I mean, walls don't exist for Skarner.
So the big difference between this game and the last one, besides what we already talked about, is that T1 has way more map control. So you saw as well that the amount in the previous fight, that the amount of poke that Gen.G can reliably land is way lower. There's also no Corki. That obviously changes.
It's a maneuver as Lehens is, okay, well, Carrier is flashing out, but there's the ulti from Chovy. He gets bounced around, but it's just enough damage that's being done. And Ona is just torn away from the map. Teleport coming in, Gen.G committing to this one. Kraken Slayer done for Chovy as he makes his way back into the fight. Keen, incredibly tanky. Curtain Call has been utilized. Lehens not going to be able to tank too many of these. Finally, he does go down, and there is a huge impale from Keen. Pays now able to free hit once again. He'll pick up a double as the Arcane shifts, flashes, and gets himself forward. It's one last one, thanks to that beautiful red buff that was given to him so kindly by Canyon. He's going to take yet another kill, and now Gen.G are going to press even further forward. Ona, he just got out of the death chamber, and they're looking to put him back. There's the Mystic shot snipe. Beautifully played by Payson. Can we cancel the buffs of that Baron Pit beautifully? They'll now put it to work, taking down this inner turret towards the top side. Seismic shove avoided here by Lehens as he finds the solar flare, or at least the slow, onto Ona and Faker. Fair bit of damage going down. Shattering Strike coming in. Carrier trying to get them away from this, but this is just not going to stand in front of Gen.G. There is at least a tower falling down on the bottom side. Seismic shove is going to connect onto Keen, but he just doesn't even notice. He doesn't care. Maybe that he thought it was gap close that he could utilize as the fate is sealed for Gumayusi. The spear going to execute him. Keen crashes into a Nexus turret. And it should just be the 2-0 right here, right now for Gen.G as they do not stop pushing forward. A 10,000 gold lead, and our MSI champions are looking to continue that streak into the LCK with a 2-0 start to the season. If this will ever die.
No MSI hangover for this team. Lehens is cackling.
He had a brilliant series. This guy right here, though. And Faker did a bit of damage on the T1 side, but Pays, I mean, he was just off the leash.